I absolutely love being a massage therapist, but as a massage therapist business owner, I didn't sign on to be an accountant. I didn't sign on to be a social media manager. I didn't sign on to web developer. I didn't sign on for any of that. And
Understood.
I don't want to, but that all comes with it and you have to. The way things work nowadays, you cannot just be a word of mouth business.
We have Sally Chatman with the T. Here with Sportsflex BHAM. Tell us who you are, where you from, what you do.
Where I'm from too?
Yeah.
My name is Sally Chatman. I was born in New Orleans. I grew up in Detroit. I've spent a lot of my adult life here in Alabama. So I don't really know where I'm from for real. So,
Okay.
I'll just leave it at that. I'm the owner of Sportsflex BHAM, and I love what I do.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, when it comes to Sportsflex BHAM, what all services do you provide?
So I've narrowed it down to a specific general, just deep tissue, assisted stretching, and sports massage. So those are my main services at the moment.
Gotcha. And is it any one of those that you prefer to do? Any of them, all of them, any of them work? What's your go-to?
Honestly, it's all kind of the same thing because each client is different. So each client is going to be tailored to that person's specific needs, whether that may include things that are sports massage related or just deep tissue related. I kind of pair their needs with what they want as well and provide them a service that they can get used to and use to facilitate their own recoveries in many ways.
Gotcha. So why should somebody come and get a massage from Sportsflex BHAM?
I hate this question.
Hey, no worries.
I feel like it all boils down to me just loving the results and facilitating a space for people to do their own growth, their own dissociations, their own little vacations away from everyday life. It's rewarding just to grant people that opportunity.
Absolutely. So what's the shortest amount of time? What's the longest amount of time? What is the one you prefer when it comes to massage?
The amount of time?
Yeah.
I prefer like 90 minutes or more.
Okay.
60 minutes is pushing it, okay?
No,
That's trying to rush through, and, it really takes time because first of all, we have to get to know you. So, that takes maybe a session or two to understand what you do in your daily life and how that affects your body and how we can address those issues as well. So it takes consistency. But after I get to know you, I can possibly take shorter amount of time, but it really takes like 90 minutes or more to be able to address everything.
Gotcha. Okay. And I definitely know I am a avid massage goer. If not every week, every other week for sure. I definitely have to have mine. And I'm a 2-hour massage. Yeah, that's absolutely. I could do the 60 minutes, but that's playing in my mind. So
2 hours is not standard, okay?
Yes, I understand. It's not, but I'm different, So, but yes, I definitely, for me, it's a disconnect. So, when it comes down to that, I work run, rip run, children, wife, business, work, all of these things, and that 2 hours is really basically the only 2 hours I'm not available. So when it comes down to it, I look at it as, like a sanctuary. So I literally disconnect during that time frame. So for me, it's definitely beneficial. So what are some of the outside of people like myself who just need that disconnect? What are some of the like benefits from a health related standpoint, or other benefits that exist with someone getting massages? Either trying you out or doing something on the regular.
So I have other services like things like leg compression therapy. I have an older gentleman that has been with me for a few months now, and he comes in just for the leg, just for the leg compression therapy, and he actually said that his doctor has seen improvement in his neuropathy. So there's other benefits, not just for massage, but also the other techniques and modalities and extra services that I include just in sports massage alone, because I also do cupping as well. So
And what is that?
cupping is a modality, a technique where we use suction cups. They can be silicone, plastic, glass, made out of multiple different things. You use those to form a suction on the skin, and it basically allows an opposite force. So imagine during a massage, right? Most of my force is going towards the body, towards the the inner part of the center of the body, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine there being a force to be able to do the opposite, where we're lifting. So we're lifting the soft tissues and allowing for more circulation throughout the body.
Oh, okay.
There's also like Chinese medicine things behind it, where they think the colors of the circles that come from, like the bruising that comes from cupping, may have something to do with like blockages, energetic blockages. So it's really fascinating to see how different cultures also they perceive these different modalities. It's really interesting.
Gotcha. I'm with you 100%. And then as far as, working with, your staff and other people like that, what is the best way for individuals to kind of set something up with you and kind of get a lay of the land and understand what all you had to offer?
Book a consultation, book an appointment, come see me. That's the best way to get into Sportsflex. It's hard initially to get someone in the door when it comes to massage therapy because they don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually after that first massage where you're like, wow, like I didn't even know that I can just feel different, just by letting someone manually manipulate my soft tissues.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But once they get in the door and they realize that it kind of changes your quality of life, it's pretty easy after that.
Absolutely. And then from there, so you're located here in Birmingham, Alabama. You're on Green Springs.
Yep.
So what's the address?
2160 Green Springs, Suite F, Birmingham, Alabama, 35205.
Gotcha. Okay. And then if they wanted to book a consultation online, it's the Sportsflex BHAM.
Yeah. You can book a consultation online. You can give me a call at 248-801-2582. Call or text and any time of day. I'll answer. I'll respond. We can book your appointment. Yeah.
For those who may not know, Sportsflex BHAM is a client of CLR Solutions. So we help, work with marketing, things of that nature. So putting you on the couch and we're going to have a conversation about marketing.
All right.
It sounds so thrilled.
I am.
Okay. So when it comes to someone wanting to get into this industry, if someone wanted to get into this industry right now, starting from nothing, what would be, so they've gotten the skills that they need. So they have, they've done all that they need to do when it comes to developing, being able to actively be a massage therapist. They've done that piece. But now they've gone from, hey, I may have been here or working there to now I want to do my own thing. What would be your suggestion on the first steps to do so?
Okay.
Or what some things they
So
need
you're
to be
saying
mindful
like
of?
a massage therapist fresh out of school
Sure.
that
Or somebody seasoned in the game, either
seasoned
way.
in the game. I mean, if you're going from somewhere from being an employee or an independent contractor, whatever situation you may be in, to going and running your own business, you gotta know things
Like
before
what?
you get started.
What are those things?
I'm gonna say one thing. I absolutely love being a massage therapist, but as a massage therapist business owner, I didn't sign on to be an accountant. I didn't sign on to be a social media manager. I didn't sign on to be a web developer. I didn't sign on for any of that, and I
Understood.
don't want to.
Understood.
But that all comes with it, and you have to. You can't, I mean, the way things work nowadays, you cannot just be a word of mouth business and be successful. Word of mouth alone is not going to get you far anymore.
Gotcha.
People are, I mean, definitely people listen. You're going to get your clientele, referrals, whatever, but it's not like as you would if you were marketing social media, paying for your boosts and ads and whatever, and making sure you get your reviews, and like that's the stuff that brings in more business.
Absolutely. So from that perspective, you know, since you've been working with us, what are some of the benefits, you know, that you've seen?
Benefits.
Yes, as far as the things that you've been able to see growth
Let
in
me
your
tell
business.
you how much value CLR Solutions brings to Sportsflex.
So what did they do?
Well, to be able to have a service where you're taking an entire aspect of your business and just being like, here, just this is what I need done, and then it gets done. Like, that's all I need. So now I can focus on my hands-on stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm hands-on most of the day. I don't want to go home and sit on my phone and sit on my computer and email and this and that. I don't want to. That's not what I signed up for. I'm a licensed massage therapist. Nowhere on my title does it say I'm an accountant and I do all this other stuff. No, I don't want to. So,
Understood.
I mean, it really takes a huge load, and I get the what's it called, I get the fully loaded package. Okay,
Oh,
so I wouldn't have it any other way.
Understood.
Any other way.
So
Done for you.
yes, that's
Boom.
it. That's it. So with that, the one thing that comes to my mind just thinking about it that has been one of the things I am the most proud of with working with you is how your reviews have grown tremendously from when we first started working together to now.
Guess who taught me how to get reviews?
Oh no.
Guess who taught me how to get reviews? And you want to know something? I had no idea reviews were going to be like such a big deal. I had no idea. You were like, you got to, get the reviews because people Google everything.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it definitely makes a difference. And like I tell people all the time, if it's you and the next business, y'all do the same thing.
Yeah.
You got 1, 2, 3 reviews, and the next business got 100 reviews.
Who
you
go
going
for?
to? Right. You going with the one with 100.
And ever since you made it click in my head, and I was just like, So then we came up with a strategy to get those reviews, and they're real reviews. It's not like we paid for them. It's not like we bought these. Like,
yes.
It's just strategy,
right?
And it works.
It's because you have people who like, know, and trust you. You have people who you've done business with that had a great experience. You're just asking them in a strategic way to let everyone else know that they had a great experience.
And it's cool because once I tell them, like, hey, it helps me out, like it helps people see my business more, they're just like, oh yeah, definitely, absolutely.
Absolutely. And literally, like I've had, people like I say, I may give somebody help, talk, just have a conversation with somebody. And man, I need to be able to pay you, man, but, or whatever the case may be. And I tell people all the time, that giving a review it pays for itself over and over and over and over and over again. So from that same standpoint, it allows you to be able to do, so much more because now your review is there forever as you move forward. So you may go on, I may never talk to you again in life, but every person that may do business with me will see what you said about the experience you had with my business.
Exactly.
So it's super, super important. One of the things that you are known for in Birmingham is being the admin owner, the facilitator of the Barter group, Barter Facebook group online.
Known for?
Yeah, you're known for. Yeah, so kind of tell us about that. What does that look like? How is it facilitated? What does that process look like?
Okay, all right. So the Barter group, let me tell you, it started one day I was sitting around with my homegirls. We sit around and brainstorm all the time. Just literally sit there and throw ideas back and forth. So we're sitting there and I barter all the time. It's second nature to me. So I was like, I thought about making a group on Facebook. She's like, yeah, you should make the group. And I was like, yeah, I should make the group. So, yeah, I was like, I thought about a name, Birmingham will barter. And she was like, yeah, you should make the group. And I was like, yeah, I should make the group. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I made it that night. And then here we are 7 or 8 months later, and we've got over 1,000 people in the group. People are extremely active. It's super cool. I started bartering, or I learned about bartering when I was in massage school. My instructor was like, yeah, I do massages to get my nails done. And I was like, huh? What? She's like, yeah, I know the lady that does my nails, we're cool and everything, and we just trade services. And I was like, wait a minute. I started piecing things together, and I haven't really done anything because I've been working for spas and chains for a little while, so I took wasn't really in a position where I could barter.
Mm-hmm.
But now as a business owner, it came to my mind, and I was just like, yeah, I really need to do that because you can literally barter for anything.
Yeah.
So what are we doing here? Like, okay. So, yeah. So that's how I came about bartering and made the group.
So what are some of the types of businesses and stuff that, that do barters in the group? And I am a member of the group. I do barters all the time as well. So, when it comes to, web design, logo design, stuff like that, those are services that we've looked at bartering where it makes sense with different people. But, what are some of the other types of business owners that are in the group that do bartering?
We have a wide range of businesses, from people that do nails, do lashes, do tattoos. We've got some grant writers. We've got people that are pet groomers. We got a lot of massage therapists. Oh, like, who doesn't want to
gravitate to you?
And just because we do the same thing, I still support those people as well.
Absolutely.
So it's never an issue. We all do different things, and we all do our things a different way. So it allows a lot of support in our own community.
Absolutely. And one of the things, I know that we've had that conversation, you've been in the lives and all of that, talking about the groups, once when you do a barter, just it's 1 for 1 does not mean $50 for $50.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
not.
Okay, first of all, hold on. We go live every other Monday in the barter group. Okay, 7:00. Join us there. I tell you what you need to know about bartering. Okay, like, and it's real raw. Okay, when you barter, you're trading for value. value to you. Value is subjective, clearly. Okay? A lot of, I'm not going to say a lot of people. Some people just join the group and want to participate. That's great. Not everybody's going to want what you have. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to barter. And then also people are just bartering just to barter, trading just to trade, just trying to, you know, be active and get into it without really fully understanding like the concept of it. I'm going to barter for things that I need.
Right.
And I want. And I do on a regular basis. Get my hair done. Waxing. That's another service I didn't say before, but we have some waxers and estheticians and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
I'm going to barter for cleaning supplies. I'm going to barter for paper towels and toilet paper. I'm going to barter for olive oil. Like, bring me whatever. My services, like, minimum kind of start at like $130. So for me to expect you to bring me $130 worth of toilet paper isn't really reasonable.
Right.
Okay? But I can say, hey, you know, bring me $70 worth, okay? And, you know, that'll hold me over. I don't even have enough space to hold $130 worth of toilet paper. So either way, it works out. Like, bring me 5 big things of toilet paper, whatever.
Right.
You're getting a deal because you're not spending $130. You may go to the store, pick this up, and drop it off at my office, but that, in turn, you're still spending $60, $70 less.
Right. And I definitely have benefited. I'm telling you, so I've gotten I don't cut my grass anymore, my landscaper. I found in the
landscaper from the group?
Yes, I found my landscaper from the group. And even when it comes to bartering, you don't even have to. That doesn't mean that you don't end up paying for services. So the plumber I have that I use, I found in a barter group, and like we weren't able to barter services, but I still needed the plumbing work done. Right. So I ended up using him because he was in the group and he was able to meet the need that I had right now.
So you're networking and still supporting your community.
Right. So, it doesn't
all this in one.
Yes. It is very, very beneficial. So, I'm saying all of this to say that, if you're able to find something that works, great. If you're not able to find something that works, that doesn't mean that you can't do business.
Okay, let me ask you this one question. How much money do you think you save per month off of this barter group?
Probably $500 to $800 a month.
A month.
$500 to $800. $500 to $800 a month.
Yeah.
And barter. Yeah. And like I tell people all the time, like that I provide in a lot of services. That doesn't mean that I'm providing $500 to $800 worth of service. I can be providing, $10,000 worth of service.
Which you really do.
But even in those types of scenarios, it's about making sure, again, if it makes sense for everybody, then that's what is an acceptable barter. But, again, I wanted to mention that because I know that's something that it keeps going over and over and over again.
It's a process because you're going to go on there, you're going to have people that post their barters, you're going to have people that comment. They comment what they have to offer, and if that other person doesn't want anything they offer, then it's automatically like,
yeah,
okay, that's not how this goes. Okay, at all. Like, if you don't have something that person wants, you're SOL. Okay.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But what we need to do is build this barter network. We need to keep inviting our people into this group. We need to
trustworthy people.
I mean,
not just know anybody. Hey,
you know what?
She's not gonna say that. Not just know anybody.
If I get enough, I get these complaints because I am an admin and this is my group. I get the complaints. So if I get enough complaints if I get 1 or 2 on somebody, I'm gonna hit them up. Hey, what's going on? Like, all right, I don't think you're right for this group, I'm probably just gonna put you out.
Mm.
You know, it's not that big of a deal. It's a Facebook group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But still, I mean, we should be conducting business as we do,
100%.
as you would in your regular business.
So what's the name of the group again?
Birmingham will barter.
Birmingham Will Barter on Facebook.
Yep. And we're live every other Monday. Okay.
That's it. What time?
At 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. That's it. And then, so again, how can people find if they want to do anything with Sportsflex and want to do? We just talked about Birmingham Will Barter, but you know, if they want to get in contact with you, what's the best way to do that?
Okay, so if you go online to sportsflex.com, you'll find all of my contact information, including my phone number, email, and all my social medias. We are on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. What else are we on? Facebook. I think that's it.
On the socials.
We're on the socials, y'all. Sportsflex BHAM everything, or at Sportsflex BHAM everything. Yeah.
That works. All right. Thank you.
Soon to be on YouTube too.
Love it.
For sure.
Beautiful.